Prison Westminster. Democracy, eh?
We're just going through your front garden, boy.
Freedom of expression, eh? Freedom of assembly, freedom of association. Her Majesty's open prison Westminster, to their shame, eh?
How you doing, Brian?
They're frightened of peace. Frightened of peace.
Cool. Brian, have you ever faced any police harassment yourself?
Harassment? God, what? You see these crutches I'm wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Met. I met the Met. Scum.
Did the police attack you,
They'll do
Brian?
just what they are told.
Did the police attack you, Brian?
All the time. Whenever they're told.
Yeah.
Whatever the sergeant says, whatever the skipper says, they'll do what they're told. Shame on them.
Brian, did you get your all your belongings back from the police? And did you get your Banksy back?
The commissioner's a thief. It's a bit hard when the Prime Minister and the Commissioner are the thieves to get justice. When the Lord Chief Justice Phillips of England and Wales does a runner in the High Court. Genocide. Irrelevant, he says. Genocide. Infanticide, genocide, torture are absolutely unlawful. I told him that. He said irrelevant. Bit difficult getting justice. Our country commits genocide. You have to have a corrupt Met police to cover it up. Otherwise, they couldn't carry it on, could they?
Cool.
They'll be arrested. Arrest the criminals. Most of all those ones in the yellow jackets.
Thanks, Brian. Keep up the fight, mate.
I'm the mother of Ricky Bishop. Ricky was killed by Brixton Police in 2001, and up till today we're still waiting for justice for Ricky. It's a policy in Lambeth, especially in Brixton, where they arrest young black men just to give them a criminal record, just to give them something to do, frame them up. There's one of the police that arrested Ricky was from the Home Office. They brutalised Ricky. They beat him with a baton. They pulled the handcuff. When I saw Ricky after he died, he had bruises around his neck. His notches off his hand was off, bruises in his ankle. And because the weed wasn't there, the police make their own story. One story for about 12 police officers. They stuck to the story, and their lies, the court used it as evidence. And today,
they were caught out with their lies because the CCTV proved that
CCTV, when it comes to black people, they're never taken into consideration. And so far, that's why the police keep on killing on the street, because they know how they can get away with it. Because there is always the government to get back them up. But I'll walk the street for justice. You know, if the last thing I do, you know, it can't continue. There's something got to be done.
I'm Reverend Billy from New York City. I'm here with my Life After Shopping Gospel Choir. And of course, we've had in New York, we've had violence against many people of color, Sean Bell, Amadou Diallo, and this is tragically familiar to me. I'm glad to support this voice here today.
Were you here at the G20 protest?
No, I was back in the United States, back at home at that time.
Are you seeing similar things in the United States as what you're seeing here with the police violence?
We have a militarized police force in New York City. We have 40,000 armed policemen and policewomen, and they are capable of shooting, killing our citizens. Oftentimes people of color, but oftentimes people who are powerless in some way. This goes on and on in my city. It has to stop. It has to stop. Absolutely. Since 9/11, this has continued in New York City, certainly in the United States, and I think in England and elsewhere. It is time to build trust by making freedoms operable, by making freedoms every day, guarding our freedoms. I think it's less safe with this kind of over-militarization. Ultimately, innocent people are killed with this approach, I believe. So, peace hallelujah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tell me who you are.
Yeah, my name's Nathan Dean. I was at G20, April the 1st, when the police kettled us in and violently abused lots of us, depriving us of our rights. No food, no water, no toilet facilities for hours upon hour. I saw one lady, she had a baby in her arms, must only be a 1 or 2 year old baby, asking to be let out. The police wouldn't let her out. She'd obviously come to voice her opinion, and the tactics were absolutely indefensible.
How many hours were you trapped inside the kettle?
Quite a long time. I ended up having to climb over a wall to get out.
You had to climb over a wall?
Yeah, I was that scared I had to climb over a wall.
And there was no toilet facilities or
there was no toilets, there was no food, there was no water, there wasn't anything. You know, we've got a right to move along the streets wherever we like. It's peaceful protesters. You'll have seen in the newspaper yesterday that it's now illegal for the police to store photos and data on
Listen to the words of these songs.
on protesters, you know. So yeah, that's why I'm here today. These tactics, they can't be allowed, and we've got to stop them. We've got to right peaceful protest. It's part of our democracy. It's part of our right, and we've had that since the 1600s or something.
Yeah.